This guy's a freak show. Khamzat Chimaev, probably one of the scariest dudes the UFC has ever seen. Look how far he's shooting. Look how fast he did that. Round 1 against Robert Whittaker. Freak show. Yeah, this guy's a machine. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to Uncle Red's channel. It's that time again. Let's get serious. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the absolute freak show, Khamzat Chimaev. And also, this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's so simple. Go to the App Store. You download Prize Picks. You pick more or less on your favorite players, NBA, NHL, UFC, for a chance to win 100 times your money. It's a great time to play because if you use code TIMBO, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups. When you play your first $5 lineup, it's an absolute great time to play. Khamzat Chimaev is finally getting a title shot. 14-0. He's taking on Dricus Du Plessis, who's absolutely in his prime right now. 31 years old, has 23 wins, 2 losses, is an athletic freak. Not the most rhythm type guy, but he's actually, when it comes to a gas tank, freak show. When it comes to athlete, he's a freak show. Khamzat Chimaev, probably one of the scariest dudes the UFC has ever seen. He's 6'2", 31 years old, and he steamrolls people. Okay, he got in the UFC, submitted John Phillips, TKO'd Rice McKee, KO'd Gerald Meerschaert, lifted up Jingling, walked him over to the cage, looked at Dana, was talking to Dana, slammed him on his dome piece, fought Gilbert Burns, absolute war. If you haven't rewatched that fight, I definitely recommend you guys watch it. Fought Kevin Holland, submitted him, Dars, fought Kamaru Usman, and Robert Whittaker. He's fighting the best of the best. The dude's huge. I don't think he's ever really made 170. It looks like he walks around 210, and he's dialed in for this fight. He's dialed in. It's his first fight. I tell you one thing, 5 rounds. 25 minutes, changes the game, completely changes the game. The guy comes out 0 to 100 every single fight I've watched him in. 0 to 100. Guys that are vets like Usman, Gilbert Burns, these guys that can grapple hard, they give him some problems. But also, those fights were 3 rounds. He's taken on Dricus 5 rounds. Now, Dricus has been 5 rounds. He's used to going to those deep waters. He's went the distance twice with Sean Strickland, and he went to the 4th round with Izzy Adesanya, where he ended up finishing him. I mean, it's not rocket science. Can Dricus make it out of this first round? Khamzat is gonna take him down. I know it was a while ago, Darren Till. I mean, there's been strikers that took down Dricus. He's gonna get taken down, but can he keep him down, and can he defend him? If Khamzat gets his hands locked across below Dricus's nose, he's gonna get his face cranked off. Okay, so let's take a peek back here when Khamzat Chimaev fought Bobby Knuckles. Okay, here we go. We got the freak show. Khamzat Chimaev, beard looking nice and shaved, no mustache. You buzz that mustache if you're over there in Russia, and you keep that. Okay, here we go. Long hair. He's coming out. He's ready to rumble. Southpaw right away. Bobby Knuckles comes out kicking his sticks. Low hands by Bobby Knuckles. Makes it hard to shoot on a guy like this. Khamzat's springy. 0 to 100 with Khamzat. Let's see if Bobby can shut it down. Shoots from about 3 feet away. And shoots low. Look how far he's shooting. This is about 2-3 feet away. This is not a good setup. But when you're relentless and you're strong and you're an explosive athlete like Khamzat Chimaev, he just got to touch you. Shoots low on the ankles. And as soon as he touches the legs, he doesn't hang out in the legs more than not even a whole second. Touches the legs, crawls up to the hips right away. Got a body lock. Strong body lock. Hops onto the back like he always does. He's going to do it to Dricus too. Can Dricus shut it down? We're going to find out. Behind the armpits. He does a good job. Behind the armpits, going to be hard to flip someone off. Throws one hook in. Throws the broomstick into the far leg. Now he's just looking to get the position. Trying to soften him up. Just like he does. Just like he did against Usman. Just like he does against everyone. Tries to juice him a few times. And now just to see if he can get under the neck. Punch, and then tries to punch into the neck. He's got a wrist ride on the far side and a hook. Bobby Knuckles doing a good job at defending. Remember, hands behind the armpits, no threat. Now he moves to a seatbelt. Now he's got to be careful. That arm over the shoulder will crank your face right off. Bobby Knuckles is doing a good job defending. This is those new gloves. This is those new gloves. They're way more, they're like soft, they're padded. We're back to the old gloves, baby, that are hard like rocks. Kneeing him in his thigh. Five round fight here. 5-round fight here, and Khamzat don't care. Khamzat's going to 0 to 100 no matter what. Bobby's trying to get up. No hooks yet. He's doing a good job blocking the hooks, using the cage well. Blocking that second hook. Khamzat's so sticky on your back. He's so sticky. Now he goes looking for the body triangle. Bobby Knuckles does a good job, and he scrambles out. Look at the reshot. As soon as he scrambles out, doesn't even give him a second. Not like I'm worried about my cardio. It's 5 rounds. I'll maybe let him up, set up another shot. Bobby Knuckles scrambles out. Look at this reshot. Boom. Reshot right away. To the double, pulls it out, crawls up to the hips. Tight wrist ride. God, this guy's a monster. This guy's a monster. Goes single hook. Issuing some juicers. He's checking. He punches, just checks if Bobby Knuckles gives up his neck at all. Okay, Bobby Knuckles does a good job here. He scrambles out. God damn it. Ends up on his back. Tries to get up again. Both hooks. Khamzat gets him. Stretches him out. Always going to the wrist ride. You sit on your butt and you go to an elbow against Khamzat. Guarantee he's grabbing a wrist ride. Dinging him, dinging him, dinging him. So here we go. He has one hook in. So Bobby Knuckles technically should be able to slide out to his back. Slide out to his back with one hook, but the grip is so tight. He gets this sharp part of this blade right on the teeths. Right on the teeths. And concaves his face. Look how fast Bobby Knuckles taps. It's like a panic tap. Like, oh my God. My teeth just got collapsed. Ow. Look how fast he did that. Round 1 against Robert Whittaker. Black belt in jiu-jitsu. Great wrestler. And Khamzat takes him out. Round 1. The guy's a freak show. Freak show. This is back. He fought Kamaru Usman. Look at this guy's eyes. Look at this guy's eyes. This guy's a freak show. And he's not coming out with another game plan. I guarantee he's not going to come out there and go tit for tat and pace himself. I almost guarantee he's not going to do that. He's sprinting at Dricus, and he's trying to take him out in the first round. Let's watch what happens here. Versus the former champion, the former welterweight, probably one of the GOATs, Kamaru Usman. Here we go. Khamzat huge, licking his lips, ready to come out and get busy. Teep kick. I mean, he's a huge middleweight. He's a huge middleweight, and he's a huge welterweight. Right off the rip, shoots this double leg, and he shoots it from about 2 feet away. Look at it. Look at how far away he shoots here. Orthodox, southpaw, shoots from far away, no setup at all. He just has got to grab a hold of you. He's got to touch a leg. Similar to Ben Askren, but a lot more explosive and a lot more strong. If Ben Askren catches you in a scramble, there's a good chance he's winding up on top. So look at Usman's reaction on this. A good down block, hard down block. Didn't get in front of his shoulders here. Khamzat still gets the legs. He's driving him into the fence. And Usman doing a great job. Look at Usman's whizzer. Good, strong whizzer. Foot on the outside. Stuffing the head right away. Khamzat lifts it up to the outside. Steps in the middle. And he's on his back within how many seconds of the round? Probably 10 seconds. The first 15 seconds, he's on former world champion's back. 15 seconds. Mat return, hands behind the armpit, and just looking to ride him. He's not really looking to choke him out first. He's looking to get his good position before he starts attacking the neck. Now, this is where Dricus is just going to have to stay so disciplined. He's going to have to match Khamzat's pace. Match the pace. Try to out-wrestle him. Keep your chin tucked. Fighting hands like it's the last thing you've done on earth. So he's just riding him here. He's just riding him here. On top of him. Waiting for his chance to move. Now he moves to a seatbelt. When someone's behind your armpits, there's no threat of the choke. Once they go to a seatbelt, one arm over the shoulder, that's the arm that's going to be choking you. So here he goes. He moves into a seatbelt single hook. Usman knows that. Right when that hand came over the shoulder, Usman's got 2-on-1. He's doing the right defense. Khamzat's got both hooks flattened out in the first minute of the fight. Well, one hook. Dinging him, dinging him, dinging him. Hammering his head. Now he goes both hooks. Let's see if he can stretch him. Both hooks, and he's cracking him. And that's smart by Khamzat. Guys are so good, especially at this level. If you start attacking the choke right away, those gloves are so big. It's hard to get a rear naked choke when you have gloves because it gives that person a big thing to hold on to. Above the gloves, you got a good grip. You can kind of sneak fingers in there, and the ref can't see those fingers defending the choke. It's hard to get a rear naked choke against someone good with gloves, and Usman's doing a good job. He's not just fighting the hands, he's keeping his chin tucked. He's making it real hard for Chimaev to get under the neck. Going power half. He's going power half here to break him down, but Usman's showing strong. He looks strong here at 185. I love breaking down these fights, especially with Khamzat Chimaev. In this fight. Okay, both hooks in here. Both hooks in here. He's getting a little bit high. He doesn't have a seatbelt or hands behind the armpits. Now he crawls back to a seatbelt. He's getting a bit high, though. And I know Usman feels that. Usman can maybe donkey kick here. Donkey kick one leg free. You see he's trying to donkey kick his left leg here. These fights are hard too because when someone comes out at you like that, you have to be prepared for from your heart rate to be pretty calm, trying to stay as calm as possible to your heart rate going boom, 190. 190 and still trying to make good decisions. Still trying to stay disciplined. You got the crowd yelling. You got all these things, and you got Khamzat Chimaev on your back. Shows you how big of a vet Usman is. Now he's trying to go palm to palm. Palm to palm. Usman's not even letting him get under the nose at all and lock his hands. He's keeping his chin super, super tucked. Khamzat's trying to soften him up a bit. Couple elbows. And now this is exhausting for Chimaev too. Riding someone's back is exhausting for your legs. So Usman stands up. Chimaev goes to a body triangle. When I was watching this fight, I'm like, it's over. It might be over. His arms are crossed. He's got a body triangle. Fighting under the neck, and he's doing a good job. Look, when you can't get under someone's chin, you lift it up and try to slide the other one underneath and go back to this side. Can't get under it. You try to lift up their face, slide the other hand underneath. You're trying to get under their chin. That's the battle that's going on right now. Now he's going palm to palm. Now he goes to rear naked. Slice, slice. Still is not underneath his chin, but he's got a rear naked choke. Guarantee this tight. So Usman goes to front flip and kill him. Usman tries to kill him here. Tries to spike his brain off the mat and paralyze him. This is scary doing this, but he's high, but it saves him. It saves him because that probably would have been the end. That was a Hail Mary defense right there. But it gets him off the back. Khamzat was a little bit high, flops him off the back. Now he's forced him to let go of the grip. Still, he's in a bad spot. Body triangle. God, this guy's a machine. Again, though, when you're riding someone, even when you have a body triangle on someone, both hooks, and you're riding them, and they're doing a good job defending, it zaps your legs. It gets that blood flowing in those legs. Good tight body triangle. Again, the body triangle is a hard thing to escape. In wrestling, body triangles are illegal. So it's hard. You have to stay disciplined. Usman's doing such a good job. And look at Khamzat's just emptying the tank when he's trying to get these squeezes. Soften him up a bit, trying to get under the chin. Should we hit the clock here? Really good job. Moves behind the armpits. Remember, when someone gets to their feet and you have no hooks in, if someone gets to their feet and you have no hooks in, a seatbelt grip's going to do you no good. They're going to cut an arm back. And they're going to be escaped. So as soon as Usman starts getting to his feet here, Khamzat's smart. He takes out his hooks. He goes back behind the armpits. where he's not going to fall off. Starts kneeing the thigh a bit. Gets a mat return. Soften him up, giving him a few juicers here. Both hooks in again. Dinging him, dinging him, dinging him. Curious, 10-8. I mean, is it a 10-8 round? He's on his back the whole time, putting him in danger the whole time, almost submits him. I mean, that could be a 10-8 round. Round two. Round two, Usman's still here. That was a tiring round for both guys. For both guys. Khamzat switching his stance again. Southpaw. Crazy beard. Crazy beard, no mustache. That's a signature thing. Fat beard, no mustache. Changing levels, good movement in the open. Usman's used to these 5-rounders. Both these guys trying to open each other up with feints. Both trying to feint the shoulders, see what the guy does. Trying to change levels, seeing what the guy does. Feinting the hips, seeing what the guy does. Trying to open him up a little bit. Get him thinking. Both guys' arms fired up. Usman smart, jabbing to the body. Still pressure, pressure. We have yet to see someone back up Khamzat. He's the one coming forward. Usman probably walks around maybe 200 pounds. Maybe 200 pounds. Dricus, they say he can get up to 230. He's going to be a big dude. Now Usman faking some level changes here, faking some high crotches. Usman moves southpaw. Khamzat orthodox, which Dricus will be doing a lot. Dricus blitzes from these random stances. He'll blitz forward, just run at you with combos. So he's slowing down a little bit. I mean, that just shows you Khamzat did get tired that first round a bit. Has to pace himself. Couldn't take him out. Knowing that if he takes him down, he's going to be hard to finish. Usman stepping in with a nice clean 3-2. Much better round for Usman this time. Okay, Khamzat shoots again. Look how far he shoots from the guy. Orthodox. Boom. Look at, he's about 2-3 feet away. Head inside, shoots a double. Penetrates deep. Gets his hands locked right away. Now Usman's over the top where he can hit a chest wrap. Keeps his head covered. A good chest wrap here. Just shows you how strong Khamzat is. He's not getting tipped over in that chest wrap. Usman's got to keep his head covered, but again, when it's skin on skin, it's slick. So now he's really beat. He's really beat unless Usman really pushes off the mat. But look at Khamzat. As soon as the back of Khamzat's head shows at all, he's going to be able to get out of there. This is tiring for Usman too. He's keeping that grip tight. No threat of the guillotine. Both hands over the armpits. Chest wrap. Kyle Dake, one of the wrestlers who's probably got one of the best chest wraps in the game. Now he pops his head out, ends up in side control. A good, strong wrestler who's wrestled their whole life, they're going to know how to deal with that chest wrap. That was round two. They probably gave it to Khamzat just because that last takedown when it's close like that. Could have been 1-1 though. It could have been 1-1 going into the third. Khamzat comes out. Third round, orthodox, still changing levels. Look at his motion. Even when you're completely zapped, look at his motion. Changing levels. Feinting his shoulders. Feinting his hips. Still feinting. Not just sitting there waiting on counters. Again, he shoots this far away. Shoots from about 2-3 feet away. Gets the legs. Usman does a good job just really down blocking. Getting Khamzat's grip below his knees. Limp legs out. Nice there. Usman's smiling at him now. There's no way. I know Khamzat talks about going back down to 170. There's no way that guy goes to 170 again. Look how huge he is at 185. Still switching stances, trying to open him up a bit. Now, Usman hitting some level changes. Okay, let's speed it up. Ooh, nice little 3-2 there by Usman's. Let's see this takedown he shoots. Orthodox southpaw. Throws right hand, he's going head outside. Head outside double. Look at Usman's reaction on this. Look at his right arm. A good down block. A good strong down block. Khamzat goes to the ankles. And again, in wrestling, when you have that shoe grip, it's easy to build up on a single. You can start building up. You can start turning the corner a little bit, trying to dump him to their butt. He crawls up above the knee to the high crotch. Now he goes double again. That was nice. That was nice. Let's go back to that. So he gets beat on the takedown. Usman has a good reaction, but he just stays relentless with it. He's beat here. On his knees, drives him to the fence, and then gets his hands locked. Get your hands locked. I always say it's hard to stop someone. Hands locked, crawls up to the hips as soon as possible. As soon as they get above the hips, it makes escaping a lot harder. So now he's on top, half guard. Strong position here. Sitting there with the right underhook. He's got him pinned. Remember, this half guard position, it's easier said than done, but guys that are good at on top half guard, it's one of the best places to be in MMA. You got their bottom leg trapped, especially when you have an underhook. Usman's doing a good job. He's trying to go deep half guard here. Khamzat's staying stubborn with his right underhook in this position. Stubborn with his right underhook. Usman's going to have to get a left hand underhook and start getting on his hip. Again, you got to be careful getting underhooks on guys like that too. As soon as I get an underhook and a half guard and start coming up, it opens up the darces, and we know Khamzat's front headlock chokes are gnarly. So I think Usman's aware of that. He's just kind of surviving down here now. There it is. So he tries to wrestle up. Khamzat goes front headlock. He wrestles up the single, and automatically look at Khamzat's right arm going deep. Going deep. Pinches his elbows. Slick. 15 minutes. I mean, they're in the third round now. Usman's neck's so big. Skin to skin. Slips out. Slips out, no problem. Usman's still got the dog in him. He's not afraid to sit in the pocket either. They're hucking. Man, what a great scrap. Especially Usman coming short notice, taking a fight like that, and surviving versus Khamzat, and he made it a very close fight. I really wish we could have seen 2 more rounds with that. Who knows what had happened? But again, Dricus is not afraid to empty the tank in the first round and fight with heart. A lot of Dricus's fights, it looks like he's absolutely zapped after the first, second round, but he's just used to being there. Used to being there. He's familiar with being completely gassed out and just showing his heart. Whew. Boys and girls, I am fired up for this fight. You know what? We're pulling out the flute for this one. I'm pumped up. I cannot wait. We're on the brink of war. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be coming at you guys with my picks soon. UFC 319. The middleweight title is on the line. Love y'all. Bye-bye.